everyone, welcome back to A Maker Studios YouTube channel. My name is Lianep, and normally you'll find me on my own YouTube channel, DIY Beauty on Purpose, where I create DIY crafts all on a budget. Today's Christmas craft you are going to absolutely love, but before we get started, I want to go over all the supplies and items that we're going to be using so that you can take notes and hopefully recreate yourself at home. All right, so the first thing we are going to use are these pieces of scrap 2x4s. They were already in my garage. You could tell they're scrap, but we're going to clean them up. We're going to sand them off, and we're going to give them a fresh coat of paint. The color paint we're going to be using is this white one by Amy Howard at home. And remember, all these products from A Maker Studios are going to be linked down below in the description box. So we're going to be using white. I think I'm going to do them all white. I may change my mind. Let's just see how things roll. So that's the plan. Clean them, sand them, paint them. And then, of course, we're going to add some fun Christmas mesh reusable stencils. Look at these. Oh, it's just so much fun. So I don't know which one I'm going to use. I think once I have them painted, I'm just going to play around a little bit to see which one we're going to use. We're going to create like these little decorative boards that you can place within your decor all together as a vignette, or however you want. So, and of course, if you don't have 2x4s or scrap wood, you can always buy it and have them cut it for you at the hardware store for a very, very small fee. Or you can use whatever you may have, like maybe old decor or something that you want to update. So I'm also going to be using a combination of the chalk art paste by A Maker Studio. This is the Hey Good Looking and Love Bug. I think these colors just scream Christmas, and I love it, which is why I think if I paint them white, these colors are really just going to pop beautifully. So that's the plan for those. I may use some ribbon and some decorative items here and there, but we'll just see how things evolve, and then we'll decide. All right, so I am going to be sanding them down. I am going to use my palm sander. It's battery operated, but if you don't have one, that's okay. You can certainly use a sanding block like this one and just kind of sand them down. I just like how quicker it is with the palm sander, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to dust them down really, really well, making sure that the paint is not going to stick to dust, but rather the actual wood piece. So I'm just using a rag. All right, so let's get them painted. I'm going to use, as I mentioned, Amy Howard at home paint, and it's a one-step paint, so there's no priming needed, which is wonderful, and it has a fantastic coverage. You're going to see that. And I'm just going to use this flat little brush that I just love using them. I get them on Amazon, and they're just so easy to work with. So a little bit goes a long way with Amy Howard at home paint, but it just depends to what kind of coverage you're looking for. And with me, I think with these, I want to leave them a little bit more on the rustic side. So I may not be looking for complete coverage. And I'm going to paint every side, so the back, the sides, the top, and the bottom as well. If you are visiting us for the first time, or if you're just watching, introduce yourself down in the comments. We'd love to know who's watching. If you have any questions about the products, we would love to help you and get you some answers to them. And again, I can't stress enough that the description box has tons of information for you to check out. So yeah. All right, so that one's done. I'm going to paint these two, let them dry, and then we're going to get stenciling. All right, so my boards are drying. That's why you probably hear the fan in the background, but it won't take long to dry. But I've been looking through the stencils, and I'm thinking I want to do this one on the large one. I think that will look so pretty. So I'm just going to cut them. The way these stencils work is that they come kind of like in a sticker format. They come usually in a larger sheet with different stencils on it. Now you can use them just with all of them attached, or you could cut them like I did right here, which is fine either way. So I'm just gonna cut this one out. We're gonna use this one on the larger one. And then I'm thinking this will look really pretty on the medium size one. So I'm gonna go with the tree, and I'll show you what I'm thinking for the smaller one. I'm thinking a couple of ornaments from this section here. I think putting two of them together will look really, really pretty. So I'm kind of thinking maybe these two, or maybe these two. I think these will look very pretty. So I'm gonna cut them, and I'm actually gonna cut them individually. So I'm gonna just cut them right down the middle. So now we have the stencil that we're gonna be using. Let me put these to the side. And here is my larger one. It's pretty dry. So we're gonna move on with stenciling it. So as you can see, I don't have full coverage. You can still see a lot of the wood. I'm okay with that. I am going to be sanding and distressing them a little bit, so I'm okay with that. All right, so I'm gonna take the stencil. It shouldn't have any dust because we just painted them, so they're nice and clean. And I'm just gonna remove it just like I would a sticker. And I'm gonna keep that to the side because once I'm done, once I rinse the paste out of it and it dries, I want to put it right back on it and store it so that I can use them again. All right, so we're gonna have 3 boards, and I want the stencils to be in different areas, but because this one's the larger one, we're gonna keep this one right down on the center. All right, there we go. So as you can tell, it overlaps a little. That's fine. I'm actually going to just fold it to the sides just like that. Okay, for this one I'm going to use the red paste. This is the Love Bug. It's a gorgeous red. Look at that. It is so vibrant. And I'm also going to be using the Squeegee from A Maker Studio. So we are going to just grab some. If we have any left over, we can put right back in. And we're just going to start stenciling. You're just going to place it, and now you can use multiple colors if you'd like. I think that would be very pretty, but for this one, I just want the red. And then for the sides, we're just going to do the same thing, but on the sides. And of course, you can tape around the stencil if you want. If you're feeling like, I may get it, you know, past that, that's fine. I do that all the time, actually. Okay, we have some left. I'm going to place it right back in. Close that up. And let's remove the stencil. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. I love the contrast of the red and the white. I think that's perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so for the medium sized one, we're gonna use the tree stencil. I think that's gonna be so pretty, and I'm gonna do it towards the bottom. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna remove the stencil. We're gonna place it right on there. This one's gonna fit perfect. And for this one, I'm going to use the Hey Good Looking. It's a beautiful green color. It's not deep green. It has more of a, like a lighter green tone, but it's going to be gorgeous. We're just going to place it right on it, just like we did the other one. I'm telling you, this is so easy. Anyone can truly do this. And it's fun. You can let your creativity really soar. And yeah. All right, so we got tons left, so we're going to put it right back in. we're gonna remove it. Oh, that's gorgeous. Holy smokes, look at that. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so we're gonna move this one to the side. Let's put it in the fan here. And then we have our small one. And of course, we've got the 2 ornaments. Now, what's gonna be fun is I'm gonna put one higher than the other. And we're gonna do one in red and we're gonna do one in green to kind of bring both of the other boards together. So we're gonna do this one green since we already have the green on the squeegee. We're just gonna grab a little bit. It's not gonna take much at all. There you go. Put it in there. There's that one. So pretty, so easy. That's what I love about it. You get beautiful results and it's just so easy. All right, so this one's gonna be kind of close to that one. So I'm just gonna cut off a little bit more of the paper and the excess. We're just gonna place this one a little bit higher, right around there. And then we're gonna bring the red back. And start squeeging it. Okay. Put the excess there. Let's pull this one. How pretty that is. I think this one's going to bring both the other boards together very nicely. They're going to be drying for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to start adding a little bit of embellishments. All right, so we have our boards nice and dry. I love it. And I love that it's green, red, and I know it's just probably me. But the goal is to have them set like this. Let me show you. Wouldn't that look pretty? Like on a mantle or a console table. You can also set them separately. They don't have to go as a set, but I think as a set they look super cute. All right, so now we're gonna add a few little embellishments. I was just kind of thinking what I want to do, and I'm kind of leaning towards adding maybe some jute string because they're a little bit on the rustic side, and we are going, oh yeah, that's right, we gotta sand them down a little bit just to add a little bit of a distress, but not too much. This is just for the edges. Right, so let's just dust them. And then they're nice and distressed, just a little bit of a touch on the edges. Okay, so I was saying I want to add some jute string. I think it's gonna look nice with some jute string, but let's just see. Let's just try it out. I'm gonna try with the top one. We're gonna do the names and see how that looks. Let's just tie it in a knot. Okay, I like that. I like that. I think if we add something here, that would look really cute. And then on the smaller one, I'm thinking leave it as is, and then maybe on this one just add another one on top. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Let's separate it just a bit. Make a knot. Let me look at them. Let me look at what it's looking like. You know what? I think this one would probably look nice on the bottom. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I think that really brings everything together. Let's see. Turn it this way. I think so. All right, but we're still going to add a couple things. these little 3 berries. They come together in little bundles like these in a pack that looks like this. I get them at the Dollar Tree, but I'm sure you can find them anywhere. Hobby Lobby, Walmart. I'm sure they have berries for Christmas time. I'm just going to cut off just a little bit and twist them. We're going to place them right there. But we are going to add a little bit of hot glue so they don't go anywhere. We're just going to slide them in and then just kind of stick it there. Isn't that cute? I love it. Love it, love it. All right. For the red one here, I'm thinking something like this will look good. Something more in a little bit of a darker green, because we have the red with the green. Let's just, you know, I'm going to try to stick with the green, and then the larger one, because it is a larger board. I think that would look nice. So I'm just going to place them right there with some hot glue. And place this one. We're going to add one more thing. I think I'm going to add a nice pine cone right there. That really is going to finish it off, hide the glue area, and this is looking so pretty. I'm going to add a pine cone to this one, but it's going to be one of those little tiny baby ones because I don't want it to overtake. I just want it to kind of bring both together, and then just like around here, that would look cute. But I think we are about done. I love it. You can also put some felt pads on the bottom if you're going to sell them, or if you don't want it to scratch any surface in your home. That would be a smart thing to do. All right, so this is it. I would love to hear what you think of this Christmas craft. Let us know down in the comments. Also, don't forget to check out all the links to all of these products down in the description box. And also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads. I would love to also invite you to my own YouTube channel, DIY Beauty on Purpose. Hopefully you love what you see there, and if you like, I would love for you to join our YouTube family as well. Have a blessed day, have fun creating, and I'll see you later. Bye!